So, Deion Sanders had a great weekend beating the Nebraska team when he was coaching the Colorado Buffaloes, who last season went 1-11, but this season are on to a very auspicious start with 2 games to 0. However, there's another thing that Deion Sanders has done which people don't appreciate, and not only is he a good coach, but it appears that he's a good father figure and manager too, because his son is apparently getting the best NIL deal out of any other college athlete. What is the NIL? It's the name, image, and likeness policy of the NCAA. Now, the NCAA in the past penalized players for getting paid whilst they were in college. So that applied to any players that got sponsorships, given free clothes, etc., things of that sort. However, based on a recent court case that came down, the NCAA has recently changed their policy to allow athletes to get paid as they should. And in fact, the fact of the matter is that Shedeur Sanders is making or projected to make this year as much as an NFL quarterback. How is that possible? Before he spends a single day graduating out of college, he's already going to make as much as an NFL quarterback. How much is that? So Shedeur is projected to make $4 million due to his NIL activity. And the NFL quarterbacks make $5.7 million. So as you can see, he's not far off. And that is exactly the way that it should be, because you can imagine these student athletes bring so much television revenue, so many fans in the stands, hundreds of thousands, millions of fans that come to these games every single season. And yet, prior to the change of the NIL policy, they didn't get paid a penny. In fact, some of them were even excoriated and admonished for some of the underhand or under the table deals that they made. But now they don't have to do that because the policy states that they can get paid. And the wording of the policy change is actually on the NCAA's website, and it states that NCAA bylaws, including prohibitions on pay for play and improper recruiting inducements, remain in effect, subject to the following. For institutions in states without NIL laws, etc., if an individual elects to engage in NIL activity, the individual's eligibility for NCAA consideration is not affected. And for institutions in states with NIL laws, if an individual or member engages in NIL activity that is protected by law or executive order, the individual's eligibility for full participation in NCAA athletics will not be impacted by application of NCAA bylaws unless the state law is invalidated or rendered unenforceable by operation of law. What does this mean in plain English? In plain English, more than likely 99.9% of the time, it means that players are going to be able to get paid as they should. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.